What is going on, gents? It's RPM here, coming at you with another episode of Hockey Mask Time. Now, I pulled this article from Yahoo, and I wanted to sit on it to see if there was going to be any sort of, big media coverage of it. But, however, of course not. Why? Because where it happened, what was used, they want to cherry pick this one or straight up bury it as quickly as possible. Now, this article was put out on the 12th of September. LA city attorney kills wife and son in double murder-suicide as daughter escapes. Well, here's the reason, in my opinion, why they want to bury this story as quickly as possible. A Los Angeles city attorney shot and killed his wife and teenage son at their home in California before turning the gun on himself in a tragic double murder suicide that nearly claimed the life of his daughter too. Woo! Now, with California leading the charge against pretty much gun confiscation, why would a city attorney in California need a gun? Well, of course, this doesn't fit their narrative, so of course they're going to try to bury this one as quickly as possible. Anyway, officers with the LAPD found 3 people dead of gunshot wounds in a Northridge home around 9 a.m. on Wednesday after responding to reports of an assault with a deadly weapon with shots fired, the LAPD said in a news release. One lone survivor, later identified in the media reports as the gunman's daughter, was found across the street at a neighbor's home. Police said Eric Lertzman, 60, shot and killed wife Sandra, also 60, in the couple's master bedroom, then walked across the hall and fired at the adult woman later identified as his daughter. She locked herself in a hallway bathroom and managed to escape out the window when she then ran to a neighbor's home. Well, good job on her kind of keeping her head under fire and at least knowing how to escape. Lertzman then shot and killed his son, Michael, before returning to the master bedroom and shooting himself. Police said a motive remains under investigation, but investigators believe the recent loss of a loved one and ongoing health issues played a significant role. Well. Now, this is something that is normally not shown. What is that? A bit of sympathy for a shooter, in particular, a male shooter. Now, let's go ahead and put this on the table. If this had been some rank and file guy, he would have been the demon from hell itself. However, since he was a man with connections, they don't want to mar his name. Got it. Michael announced the death of his grandmother on Instagram just 2 weeks ago, as noted by the LA Times. Neighbors also told NBC LA that Lertzman had recently undergone colon surgery and was forced to take leave from his job. Once again, they're trying to play the sympathy role so they don't mar this man's name. This is a tragedy. This is a case of somebody snapping, his sister-in-law, Cindy Stern, told the New York Daily News. He was in pain and on medication. It's so out of character for him. He was a mild-mannered man. Now, once again, gentlemen, I'm going to say this. This guy obviously had connections. So they're not going to tarnish his name. They're going to do everything they can to preserve it. Now, as I stated before, if this was your average Joe, they'd be dragging his name through the public square like it was nothing. They'd be finding everything they could to demonize this man. But, like I said, this being California with all the strict gun laws, something like this doesn't fit their narrative. So, of course, they're going to try to bury it as quickly as possible. Now, let's get to the scorecard, shall we? For style and audacity, got to give him a 10. He did it at home. Method of execution. Now, I would go with the standard 5. However, I'm going to give him 2 bonus points and bump it up to a 7. 1, because it was a family affair, and 2, because it was California, the most restrictive place for firearms in the country. So I'm going to bump that 5 up to a 7. Now, for psychological impact, the lone survivor scenario, we know how that girl is going to probably end up going through survivor's guilt. Oh, well, it is what it is. So I'll give him a 10 for that one. So Mr. Lurchman gets a score of 27. However, one of the last things that was said, a mild-mannered man can snap. Any man can snap. Now, this actually made me think of an old Jet Li movie, The Black Mask, and something that Jet Li said to the female protagonist. He said, it's the quiet guys that you should look out for because they don't waste time talking. Just a little food for thought. But yeah, men can snap at any point in time. Why? Because this society keeps adding pressure, keeps twisting men. Now, who knows? We never know what goes on behind closed doors. Maybe the fact of him taking off from work because of his surgery caused his wife to start nagging him and saying, you need to do something else. You need to keep this lifestyle going. Now, this is all my personal speculation. However, it is duly noted that whenever men do get injured, their wives tend to start straying. There's been many a case of a man who got injured on the job and his wife divorced him. So, not saying that that could be the case. However, history has shown us that that could be the case. But read the rest of the article. Let me know what you guys think. And ladies, just in case you forgot this message, when the power goes out, feminism is going to go out right along with it. That's all I got to say for this one. RPM, I am out.
Murder on my mind, yeah. Losing all my hope, yeah. I'ma do the crime, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill.